Lord has anointed and has appointed Trump to be a president a second term. It's not 2024. It's right now in the next couple of weeks.
First of all, I want to say without question, Trump is going to win the election.
I believe from what God showed me that Trump is going to win, and I stand on that word right now.
If it doesn't come to pass, then woe to me, even as I'm uttering these words. Woe to the other prophetic voices.
He's going to win. Romney will win the election.
You believe that?
I absolutely believe.
What makes you believe that?
Because the Lord told me.
Well, I'm glad to know. I wasn't sure how you knew. Really, the Lord said that to you?
Yeah, absolutely. I told Mitt a long time ago. I told him, I said, listen, I've been in prayer. Number one, you're going to win the nomination. Number two, you're going to win the general election. He said, well, what can I do for you? I said, well, give me a seat on the platform during your inauguration. Give me a ticket to your inauguration. First of all, I want to say without question, Trump is going to win the election. And that doesn't mean you sit home and don't vote. That means you get out and do everything you can to work. But he's going to win. That's, I think, a given. The election is coming up in just a few weeks, at which time, according to what I believe the Lord told me, the president is going to be reelected.
I just said I believe from what God showed me that Trump is going to win, and I stand on that word right now. I see a lot of people are getting quiet, and a lot of people who are really bold, they're kind of backing down off of that word.
And I see so many people giving up. I see so many people losing faith. I see so many people just going into, just rebuke mode and like, see, I told you, like, what now? Like, repent and all this stuff. But I've said before, wait till January 20th. And I've given a lot of prophetic word and a lot of dreams and a lot of different things throughout the last couple of months. And it's all leading up to what's coming up in January 20th. And so I've said this many times before, but please reserve throwing your stones at me until January 20th, because right now, more than ever, the Lord has made it so clear to me what is about to come to pass. What the Lord is doing, and I've been saying this in one of my videos, I talk about what the Lord is doing in the next 30 days. I have that on January 20th, and it would go up to December 20th up to January 20th. And I'm going to reiterate, I've never said anything about January 6th being the end date. The end date is January 20th. And somebody even told me that the timeline may not necessarily even be the 20th and onward. I know you guys are going to flip out, but if it happens next week or this weekend, it may extend into even February. But regardless, Trump will come out victorious and he will still be president. And I know you guys are going to flip out on that, but I still believe something, obviously before the 20th legally, something must come to pass. If it doesn't come to pass, then woe to me, even as I'm uttering these words. Woe to the other prophetic voices.
There'll be trillions of dollars coming into the economy when you're elected. Trillions of dollars.
So you do see the economy turning if he wins the election.
There'll be a flood of money that's on the sidelines into business, into real estate, and there should be a huge boom. The stock market ought to boom.
I'm going to tell you exactly what God is about to do in 2021. He's going to give a blessing to be a blessing. He's about to unlock the wealth of the world, all right? And it's going to be like a transfer, all right? And he's going to put some money in some people's bank accounts. He's going to put some money in some people's hands so they can go out and make a difference. He said, I'm raising up difference makers.
And so if you never had gifts before, if you've never had the wealth before, he's going to transfer all that to those that have been faithful and that have been seeking him and that desire to do his will and his kingdom work. And so if you people that have had wealth or have certain resources, all those things are going to be shifted to people that need and desire it to do his kingdom work. And so what we're going to see in the next 4 years is something that a lot of people will never have fathomed or never even have seen ever come to light before. And that is revival and kingdom work being pushed.
And in 2021, he's calling some of you back because we are about to see the greatest revival. We're going to see an outpouring of finances to fund this kingdom movement. But God is about to do a new thing. I'm telling you, people are going to invade Hollywood. They're going to invade the music industry. They're going to be put in positions of influence. And guess what? Everything that Brother Marcus is telling you, God is already doing it in my life. I'm talking to NBA players, NFL players, people in the music industry. God is raising up some people. But here's the thing. Here's the requirement. You need to live a holy life. You need to be bold. Remember what I said. Think about this. In God we trust. In God, you need to get that in your spirit right now, and I'm going to end this video. In God we trust.